Welcome back, everyone. Oh my gosh. I feel so I feel like it's new, like it's brand new, even though we've been here forever. Violet, probably. Yes, I probably made it more violet than purple. I don't know. But it is such, let me just take this in for a minute. Let's just do that. Let's just, everybody take a deep breath. And another. And one more. And if you wish, just close your eyes. What I'm going to do is just tune in the spirit in this collective space, which always feels a little bit different than tuning in the spirit on my own. So I'm just going to tune in the spirit. I'm going to ask you all to just collectively, let's all see the divine beings that are here in this virtual space with us all. Whew, I felt that. Because we are so surrounded by divine beings. And it is such a privilege for them to be with us, as it is for us to be with them, to invite them into this space of greater understanding, greater awareness, becoming more and more of our true selves. Here we are. Here we are again, connecting with the greater aspect of who we are, and they are who we are. And as we connect with them for this beautiful experience here this evening, we say yes to expansion. We say yes to clarity. We say yes to this message that is about to open us all up to limitless abundance in all areas of our lives, which goes beyond financial, but in all aspects of our lives. We are tuning in to how effortlessly we can experience limitless abundance. We say yes to this opening. Collectively, we say yes. We are ready. We say yes to stepping into this new realm of understanding, this new realm of awareness, this new phase of expansion. We say yes collectively. And we all ask all of the divine beings that are here today to help us to experience greater understanding, greater clarity with regard to this message. And as we move into the Q&A portion after this message, we ask that we just experience greater understanding and clarity there as well. And we say, so it is, so it is, so it is. Okay, so here we go. I was reading the message just before I got here live, and I was like, feeling it again, feeling it again. What I will do is I'll read it all the way through. I do have some follow-up experiences to share with you guys with regard to this, and how Spirit kind of tapped my shoulder on this message again. But I'll read through the entire message. What I will do afterward is that I'll have this message as a separate downloadable MP3 as well. So I'll read through the entire message, and then I'll open up for any Q&A or any comments even that you guys have about the message itself. So let's do it. There was a little bit of an opening they gave me for today beyond what I received. Oh gosh, I think it was August that I received this message. So it was really beautiful to reread it. I mean, I've been embodying it very much so, but it was really cool to reread it again. So I'll give you the opening, and then we'll go into it. We often move through life banking on one thing or another. In this experience, we journey through the recognition and releasing of false security and stability, and expand into the embodiment of our limitless well-being. It is always happening for you. And if you're able to see the for you aspect of the experience, if you're able to see beyond the player and the specifics of what is playing out, if you're able to pan out to a universal perspective, to see far beyond the scope of this tiny little event that seems so large or catastrophic, if you're able to see your own ability to transcend it all, you will inevitably move right into the next version of you, the more expanded version of you that beckons you within the contrasting experience itself. We observe you with great interest as you move about your planet, seeking security in one thing or another. You move beyond seeking security in a job to seeking security in a business or a business partnership. You even seek some level of security in your skill set, your talents, that which you are good at. Yet anytime you seek comfort and security in temporal experiences, you overlook the potential to move into the innate knowing. And you guys can raise hands if you have any questions about anything. What I want to do right now is just bring some context to this message, because you guys saw the life update, November 2021 life update video that I did, but I never sent that out to anyone else. So only those of you who are in Conversations with Spirit and are here in this live event saw that video. And I don't think I'm going to send it out to anyone else, because the stories just feel so personal for me that I have not yet felt that I wanted to send it out to anyone else. So the context that I'll add for anyone who accesses this recording is this. In the summer of 2021, I decided to pause everything. No live events, no private conversations with clients. And when I made the decision to make that pause, I found myself in this interesting mindset where even though I had money to sustain myself, I was still going, should I really be pausing everything? And what Spirit has shown me, the clarity that I got was I wouldn't be having that thought if I was truly banking on life itself and not seeing the sources of revenue as my source of well-being. Now that moment quickly passed and I relinquished that way of thinking that somehow pausing and stopping an activity will somehow pause and stop the continuous flow of money coming in. And one of the ways in which I was able to let go of that is because I sat down on my bed and I was having this conversation with Spirit, which is what I just read. And the conversation was essentially, why am I having these thoughts of losing money because I paused an activity? Of course, they clarified very quickly, pausing activity has nothing to do with pausing the flow of money. And from the life update that I shared with you all, I actually made way more money in the second half of the year where I wasn't doing anything than the first half of the year when I had a lot of activity going on. Way more, probably 5 times more than that, probably more than that, from all of the different sources. And it wasn't just the things that I mentioned in that video. It was all of the different things that just kept coming in. There was a period of time when I sold my house where all of these checks were coming in the mail. And I didn't realize that I had overpaid a lot of different people where I was living. So I got money back from my mortgage company, money back from my insurance company, money back from this company, and it was thousands of dollars. And I had no idea that that was even there. And of course, I stumbled into the stock market. It was like Spirit knocked on my door and said, opportunity for all the excess money you're sitting on, go ahead and invest it in the stock market. And I did, and that has now become this bottomless pit of money coming in. You're saying, as with everything, beloved, it is the perception that the current situation is somehow threatening, either threatening of your well-being, threatening of your happiness, threatening of ... It's the perception that it is threatening or undermining in some way that is giving way to the level of resistance that is at play. And when you're able to slip into the awareness, the knowing that everything at play is happening for me, therefore there's something in this that's happening for me, and you're able to turn your attention from, I don't want this, to, so this is happening for me, and what are the elements that are here for me? And you start examining what those elements are, the growth that is here for you, the fact that you've both chosen at a spiritual level to co-create this experience together, the fact that both of your souls has chosen to be in this experience together. There are no accidents. This is perfectly aligned with the experience that you both want to have here. If you're able to take your attention off what you do not want, I see. Yeah. They're saying for many of you, it is because of the intensity of emotions around it, it can feel too difficult to take your attention off the thing you're resisting and move it to the opposite end of the spectrum, which is the thing that you want fully. So you can bridge the gap by moving away from, I don't want to be here, to, why am I here? And the curiosity of, this is very interesting the way this is playing out. That curiosity where you go examine, why am I here? Why are we both here? This is really interesting. How is this here for us? What's happening as a result of this? That curiosity mitigates the overwhelming amount of resistances at play and diminishes it quite a bit, because now you've become curious about what all is at play here and what is all this happening for. And as you're able to let go of some of that resistance, you're now moving in the direction of being in alignment with what you do desire, from the vibration of being curious about what is. They're saying being curious about what is feels less difficult in circumstances such as this than saying accepting what is. Just become curious about what is at play here, and how is this here for him, and how is this here for me? Because it's definitely here for both of us, and clearly we have, at a deeper level, at a non-physical level, chosen to be in this experience here together. So what is this all here for? What they're sharing.
And as we close, I just wanted to remind you to always take only that which resonates, because your higher self, your inner being, your soul, your spirit knows what is relevant for your unique personal journey at this point in time. And it's always wise to check in with your heart to see what genuinely resonates and move forward with only that. And know that you are always free to fully trust your inner guidance above any external guidance you may receive. See you soon.